What's up, YouTube? This is HYP0CR1TE. Now, earlier this year, you may recall this. I did videos about this. Bud Light announced an advertising campaign that would be rolled out involving social media influencer Dylan Mulvaney. Now, why was this controversial? Because Dylan Mulvaney is, let's say, a transformative figure in apparent perpetual perpetuity. And because of that, many people have had issues with this, serious issues with this. I mean, Mulvaney is the antithesis of anything and everything that you would associate with the culture of malt liquor. You know, the people who drink malt liquor and people who drink Bud Light, their biggest audience for years and decades, they weren't having this. So they rioted on social media. Probably the biggest personality to do so, because the celebrities were the ones who took the lead on this, was Kid Rock. Now, we remember what Kid Rock did. He took probably, I can't remember, was it a 12-pack? A couple of 12-packs? I know it was a lot of beer. And in a video, he went to a shooting range, I think it was, and he shot the beer to pieces, to smithereens, right? People were like, yeah, fuck them. We're not drinking that shit. Well, in another situation where celebrities do things for clout and are not sincere and are just trendies, Kid Rock was allegedly spotted at a concert drinking none other than Bud Light, only months after the conservative rocker helped spearhead a boycott of the brand with a viral video of him gunning down cases of the beer. So it was cases. The images, which appeared to have been taken without his knowledge, generated mockery across social media, with users accusing him of being a hypocrite for trashing the brand and then consuming it just a short while later. So he was at a venue, the Skydeck venue in Nashville, Tennessee, for a cult forward performance on Thursday. The zoomed-in images showed him talking with friends while also holding a blue can with large white letters on it that appeared to be none other than a Bud Light. And see, what this is indicative of is that most people are full of shit, alright? He's like one of these people that'll tell you, they'll look at a story of how some restaurants, some Chinese food restaurants may be suspected of using meat that we don't usually consume in America, allegedly, right? I'm not talking about all those restaurants. And they'll react to that and say, you know what, man? Fuck that. We don't eat dog here, goddammit. Man, I'm not eating that shit no more. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm making my own Chinese food. I'm not eating from Wong Tools no more. Get rid of that number. Fuck them. I'm not eating that shit. Right? Delete them numbers from your phone. All that shit. Wong Fu, Yang Qing, Fu Fa. Get rid of all that shit. We're not eating it no more. I mean it. And he means it for a couple of days. Until the next outrage comes, the next, justified cause comes for contempt. And then, until he craves General Tso's chicken again, you come in the house, and what do you smell? General Tso's. And when you confirm about it, or her, they'll say something to the effect of, I mean, they put some in that shit to make it addictive. Always absolving themselves of responsibility. Man, they put some of this shit to make it addictive, man. You know, man, it ain't my fault. Shit, you know, I tried, man. It's them. It's addictive. They put these chemicals in it. But yeah, man, these people are trendies, man. They just, sometimes people will just jump to a cause just because it's fashionable or the latest trend. And they don't make them any better than anybody else. You have to be a person that, if you really don't fuck with something, you have to really mean it. Not just, oh, it's the fashion, or it's, oh, you know, it's the latest trend. There's a lot of people like that, man. A lot of people like that. You know, the thing that bothers me the most are the intellectual dilettantes. That bothers me so much. Now, what I mean by intellectual dilettante, in my opinion, an intellectual dilettante is one of those persons that, if you go in their house, they will have, well, people don't have books like they used to. People got e-books and shit now, but they're essentially the people that will read the first couple of pages of a book or a novel and the last pages and maybe the acknowledgement part, and they'll just give you a general vague explanation of what they liked or disliked about the book. They'll Google other people's opinions. They're just for front. They do shit to appear smart. The prime example of that is somebody like Brian from Family Guy. That's the prime example of an intellectual dilettante. I can't stand people like that. You know, all these fronters out there. Oh, I knew Barack Obama was from the get-go. I knew he was right there from the get-go. No, you didn't. But anyway, back to Kid Rock. Yeah, man, you know, hypocrites. So now you got people that are vowing never to buy his stuff ever again, or vowing to not take him seriously, trashing their stuff, anything, albums, whatever. You know good and goddamn well that you're going to download that shit again after you calm yourself down. You're going to rationalize why you're going to get his music back. And download his shit. Mostly illegally anyway. Because people don't pay for shit. I'm going to delete it. You didn't pay for it any goddamn way. Like 70% of people. But anyway, that's what I got to say about it. Tell me what you guys think.